Well, these guys, you heard it sort of went viral a couple of days ago, and they're trying to move on from it. But supposedly a rally in Wisconsin was reported that someone yelled, "Jesus is Lord," in the crowd of the Kamala rally. And immediately, we played it the other night, immediately she responded, "Hey, I think you're at the wrong rally. You need to go down to that other rally down the road," which was talking about Trump because he was in town at the same time. And, I was waiting for some pushback, and I even saw some people in the comment section saying that, they didn't really say that. They were saying something like, I don't know what somebody else said. It was like they didn't say Jesus is Lord. And, and I'll be honest with you, I had several people confirmed it was in the crowd, but it was difficult for me to hear them. But now we have new video. We have video that, everybody saying cool lights, love the lights, beautiful, cool, man. Thank you. And there's going to be so much more that we're going to do to it besides this. But so it's come out with some video of these were students that supposedly said that. They actually said Christ is King, Jesus is Lord, and they said, I'm going to let them tell you what they said about abortion. And of course, they were there to protest. Make no mistake about it. They were there to yell out and do what they did, whether you agree with that or not. So let's go to a couple of video clips here. And it looks like I said, I don't know. I may go to the wrong thing here because I'm trying to get all my stuff set up. All right, so here we go. This is Luke Polaske and Grant Beth 4. These are both their X handles. These are students. And so let's hear from a phone view in the crowd, and I'll try to turn it up pretty loud so you can hear it. And then I'm going to show you that they went on Fox News and responded as well. So let's see what they say here. Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. All right. Let's. Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. Immediately, you guys are at the wrong rally, and the crowd goes crazy. So one more time, I'm going to play it one more time so you can hear. This is one of the guys using their cell phone when they said it, and you can watch the response of the crowd, and then you're going to hear them talk about what happened to them after that. All right, so that's that. And then let's see if I can go back to this. So then I want to take you to, if I can find it, I may have lost it. Let's see. Where's it at? Okay, here we go.
We remember.
All right, so this is when these guys went on Fox News to talk about what happened. So let's hear from them directly here as they tell their story. They're first going to take us to the viral clip, and where it's very difficult in the viral clip to hear them say that. But now we have video from the audience of them saying Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. But you're really going to be surprised what else they said and what happened to them.
Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
Now, here's my question. To those that might be popping on here because you didn't like the thumbnail and you want to see what this crazy guy was saying about, because I called it fact-checked and confirmed. Okay, here's the thing. Even if you thought you heard something else, you just don't respond that way. But they made it very clear that they were not that far away from her, and she was talking directly to them. Listen to this. She's looking right at them.
No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
All right, so that moment we brought to you yesterday. Today, we'd like to bring in those students who yelled that out to Kamala Harris. They're two pro-life students at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, both juniors. Luke Polaske and Grant Beth join us now. Luke, Grant, thanks for being with us this morning. Luke, I'll start with you. Just take us into that moment. What happened yesterday? We see the video clip. Is there anything more you can tell us about what you guys had to say and what happened afterwards from that video?
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be here. I would say the first thing I want to bring up, this is our first time taking an interview with anybody, and I think it's important because this is our raw, untold story. There's a lot that happened off camera that we said at the protest, while we were protesting. And I guess we could start off with after she talked about overturning Roe v. Wade and Donald Trump, I yelled out to the crowd that abortion is the sacrament of Satan.
Wow.
And when I said that, I deeply do believe.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to play that again, y'all. You can, what did he just say? Let's play that again.
That is overturning Roe v. Wade and Donald Trump. I yelled out to the crowd that abortion is the sacrament of Satan.
The sacrament of Satan. Have a hard time disagreeing.
And when I said that, I deeply do believe that as a Christian. And about 10 seconds go by, and that's when the video of my friend Grant and I proclaiming that Christ is Lord and Jesus is King, when we said that. And I think it's important to say this is a small venue, and we were about 20 to 30 yards away from Kamala at this point. There's a lot of controversy that says she wasn't talking to us or we left, we didn't get kicked out. Well, I can speak on Grant and I's behalf. On video, Grant's getting pushed and shoved. And there's about 5 seconds after or before she tells us to go to the smaller rally down the street. You can see on the video she waves. She was actually waving to me. I took this cross off my neck that I wear. And as we were getting asked to leave, I held it up in the air and waved at her and pointed to her, and she looked directly in the eye, kind of gave me an evil smirk. And I just want to clear that up and confirm that she 100% was talking to us.
Wow.
And there's other controversy that says we left. We were getting shouted at, pushed, assaulted, screamed at. So we were walking away, but there was about 3 attendees there, volunteers that kicked us out with badges or whatever they had. And I specifically remember this one man saying, "You were uninvited and unwelcome to this event. You need to leave." And all they did was walk us out the door. They didn't tell us why. No cops escorted us out. No Secret Service. And that's our story.
So,
wow.
So where was this event held exactly?
So what do y'all think so far? Man, yeah, I know there's probably in a lot of people's minds so many more pressing issues than this. We're on the precipice of World War III. We just a few days away from the election and all this. But y'all, this is a pretty big deal to me, is that these young guys, it takes a lot of boldness now to speak out against the sacrament of the religion of the left. And that's what this is. I mean, these rallies, I mean, the viral clip that went viral with the woman revealing that this had happened to these guys, which she caught accidentally just trying to take a crowd shot, was she was making a video about there was just there was low energy at this meeting, but the highest amount of energy and the loudest screaming and yells is when she was talking about taking the life of an unborn child. And so the pause comes, and they were ready. And you can say, will they set themselves up or not, whatever. But I tell you what, I don't think there's a whole lot of people that's got the boldness, whether it's at a rally, whether it's on media, or even on something like YouTube, to say what these guys said. And if you just came in late, y'all, they yelled out at this rally that was just cheering on the taking of the life of a young morn, that this is the sacrament of Satan.
This was held in our University of La Crosse's gym. So
did you pay tuition to go to the university?
I do pay tuition to go to the school, but this was a free event. This is in a really small venue. They only said there's about 2,500 people there, which when she told us to go to a smaller rally down the street, I didn't really think that for a political rally there could be smaller than 2,500 people.
But you were allowed to be there. You paid to be there.
Yes,
basically.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Grant, I want to get your point of view from there. So is there anything you want to add to Luke's story? And what did it feel like? I mean, she basically said, you said, or Grant said something about, or Luke said something about Jesus, right? Jesus is king. Jesus is Lord. And she said, you're not welcome here. I mean, I want to know what you felt in that moment and if there's anything you want to add to his story.
First of all, thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Charlie, for having us. We're very blessed to be here. We're very blessed to speak on the national stage. It's important that we get our message out in any way possible. First of all, we didn't really intend on, going at any people. People online were calling us MAGA fascists. That was never our intention going to this rally. We were only here to protest our faith, and we did so. We never expected this to grow as large as it was. Essentially, she was speaking, and we decided to say, Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. And we got a lot of backlash. As you can see in that firsthand video, I was pushed by an elderly woman. We were heckled at, we were cursed at, we were mocked. And that's the biggest thing for me personally, in reflection of the event. Jesus was mocked, wow. His disciples were mocked, and that's okay. In reality, we did God's work, and we were there for the right reasons, and God is watching us in this moment.
Dude, I just fired Billy's comment. These guys are more bold than most preachers. And I'm not talking about getting political. I'm not talking about being, bold to go to a political rally. I'm just talking about they're saying stuff that preachers are scared to death to even say in their pulpits, in the places that they're supposed to be. Forget YouTube, forget a political rally. They're saying stuff that preachers are scared to death to say in their pulpits. And they're saying, Jesus was persecuted. Paul was persecuted. Peter was persecuted. And if we get persecuted, so be it. Thank God. And I'm not even talking about Democrat and Republican here. Can we agree that it's encouraging to see that we got young people that are bold and prepared to be persecuted if they have to be?
I'm all about being a cordial person, no matter your beliefs. But I do believe that we were sent there by God. And I do believe this timing, 18 days before the election, is imperative for young Americans and first-time voters like myself to understand that this is what you are going to get with a Kamala Harris presidency. You are going to get the Kamala Harris that alienates over 50% of the U.S. population that is Christian. You're going to get the Kamala Harris that skips the Al Smith memorial dinner that no major presidential candidate has skipped since, I believe, Walter Mondale in 1984, now over 40 years ago.
He's getting over some little commentary here. I'm going to skip forward just a little bit.
You were a protester, that you were pro-life. We all hear you say, Christ is King, Jesus is Lord. Did she understand your message? I want to know specifically what she is rejecting. I know you can't know because you weren't in her mind, but you can know, what did you make clear?
Yeah, so I said Jesus is Lord due to the abortion Roe v. Wade she was talking about, which me and many Christians around the world disagree with her stance on abortion. And we wanted to kind of send in a message that, as Christians, at least me and Grant, we don't accept or agree with her abortion policies, and that we believe that Jesus is Lord and that he has the final say in everything we do. And it's something we center our life around. So I guess we wanted her to know that.
Right.
Wow.
Luke, Grant, I think you guys are two really brave boys. They don't call it the People's Republic of Madison for nothing. You guys went right into the lion's den, and you are brave, and courteous, as I can see right here. And I just really admire you, and I just want you to know that I think your message is resonating.
And very wise young men. And you'll never get an apology from the Kamala Harris campaign, but I hope you get an apology from the university, because you had every right to be there.
Wow. Okay. So come on, blow me up. Tell me what you think. Come on. Give me your opinions. Give you opinions of what you just saw. Also give you opinions of the colored lights that we got in. How do I look? We're actually going to set it even more tomorrow for our show tomorrow night. But I think it's improving. You know, I ain't got nothing on this side of me. I got this blurry plant on that side. But I do like the colored lights, the blue, the purple, whatever that is. It's blending pretty good. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about these two young guys that you know what I love about them? What I'm hearing is they just said, you know what? We just feel like a mandate. The young people need to stand up and tell people that Jesus Christ is still real and he's still Lord, and that everybody don't agree with the taking of the unborn child, which is basically the carryover of the worship of Moloch. Okay, all the way back to the little G's, the false god. So, yeah, man, that was powerful, very, very powerful. So let me give you a couple of views here. Like I said, all this will be a lot better tomorrow. Let me see if I can get down here to this part, and I'll just show you a little bit of what it's going to look like. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. All right, there it is. So tomorrow night, this will not be empty. This will be the Queen. She'll have her own camera there. You can see she's got a little pumpkin in hers. I don't know if she'll block that pumpkin or not. And then when we are talking together, we will both be in this scene, as you can see, the widescreen here, looking at the third camera there. So I'm very, very excited about it, y'all. I'm excited about what this is going to be, the potential. We're going to record our television program here that many of you guys have helped us buy all this equipment. Your gifts and your partnership has enabled us to do what we're doing right now. I'm looking at two beautiful lights. I got 3 cameras, 2 teleprompters. I got the monitor here. We got our mics, got our mixer, got my Stream Deck, got the lights behind us. All of that was possible because of you guys. So we appreciate that very much. And I just wanted to get on. I was tired. I had been working all day long on trying to figure out these lights and all that, which I'm still not really figured it out. But I just thought I'd just get on here and I'll just show everybody what it looks like and see what they think about it. Hit that like button if you hadn't already done it. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on The Big Picture tomorrow night. And I'll do some breaking news tomorrow. By the way, we're recording Stan Dale this week. He'll be on with us Thursday night, talking about a lot of things. And don't forget that on election night, we're going to have a big election special all night long. We're going to be broadcasting live. We're going to, from this studio, we're going to have guests in the studio here, in our studio coming and going. We're going to have guests coming on remotely. We got some very, very, very big announcements of who we could be bringing in that is not completely confirmed yet, but very close to it. We're going to have some kind of interactive map, and we're going to cover it. And who knows, man? We may go late in the night and say, hey, we've done all we can do. Water lines just busted in Atlanta. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully not. Or we might be able to call it. Can you believe, would that not be incredible that we now in these days that we were able to call it? But don't forget. So make sure that you are going to be with us on election night, November 5th, right here. Live coverage from the brand new studio. All right, guys. God bless you. See you tomorrow. And thank you for joining us tonight. We ain't woke. We certainly are awake. And remember, we love you. We appreciate you, all of our partners. See you next time. God bless.
Would you like to help us build the Big Picture family? We're on a mission to wake up the world to what is really going on. All you have to do is go to our website at LarryRagland.com and make a one-time gift, or you can become a monthly partner. Any amount is a blessing and an encouragement to us. While you're there, make sure you get a copy of our book, I See Greatness in You. Browse our merchandise store, connect with us on our social media links, and join our mailing list. We appreciate it. And remember, we ain't woke, but we are certainly awake.